if you have an older vehicle and it's a high value vehicle, you want to get a car title as soon as you can so that the window of opportunity for getting that title doesn't disappear. This is Dave at cartitles.com. Worked with a client this week, had an older 1950s era classic car, definitely worth into the five figures, maybe a $100,000 car that this person and his family have had for dozens of years, 20, 30 years. They purchased a car from a man who had it registered but never titled, because at the time it didn't need to be titled because it was in the 1960s. They purchased the vehicle, got the registration, got a bill of sale, but never titled it. Come to find out, the vehicle's age at one point didn't require a title, but now that it had been worth more than a certain amount of money, in this state it was $15,000, it did require a title. But getting that title now, since the seller had been deceased and there wasn't a good chain of title, was becoming difficult. Fortunately, when the client contacted us, it was still within the window of opportunity where there was records available at the DMVs to research, do a chain of title, pull out all the prior history of that vehicle, and create an ownership chain so that a title could be available for that car. In the event that it went another 8 months or a year, there may not be a process to get a title for that car other than a bonded title, and on a $100,000 car, the bond itself might be $5,000 or $6,000. This saved the client a lot of money. So if you're working on a classic car, you're working on an older car, make sure that you identify your title, make sure it's a good title, signed over the right way, it's in your name, and you have good ownership before the value exceeds a certain amount, or before you do too much work to it, or that you look to try to sell it or register it. If you have questions about titling on your particular vehicle scenario, reach us at our website at cartitles.com.